Hey readers, happy Storybook Sunday! How are you? Are you good? Are you great? Are you excited? Are you bored? I really hope you're not bored. We haven't even started yet. Thank you so much for tuning back in to our 6th episode of Reading Rules. Do you guys remember what our only rule is? That's right! It's read every day! You can read soft, shh, or you can read loud. You can read however you want. You just have to remember to read every day. My name is Kayla, and I'll be reading our book today. Can you guys tell by my pin who our book today is going to be about? It's Splat the cat. One of our good friends and fellow readers, Gabriel, is a big fan of Splat the cat. He sent in a request for us to read Splish, Splash, Splat by Rob Scotton, a New York Times best-selling author. I'm so excited to read you guys this book today, but first, we gotta get ready. You guys are ready to read? So am I. Let's get started. Splish, Splash, Splat by Rob Scotton, a New York Times best-selling author. Look, there's Seymour with a candy fish. Splish, Splash, Splat. Splat purred happily in his sleep as candy fish of all shapes and sizes swam through his dreams. He reached out to catch one when his mom threw open the curtains. "Time to get up," she called. The candy fish melted away. "Come back, little fishes," Splat sighed. "Oh, I almost forgot," said Splat's mom. "Spike's coming over for a play date after cat school." "Spike! Spike! Spike!" spluttered Splat. "Spike will eat all the candy fish and play with my toys until they break." "There will be plenty of candy fish, and we'll put away all of your favorite toys," said his mom. "Although, wouldn't it be nice if you shared?" "Sure, with anyone but Spike," said Splat. "He's a show-off. He calls me names, and he doesn't like me." "I'm sure he really likes you," said Splat's mom. "Now get in the bath or you'll be late." "But water is horrible," said Splat. "It's scary and wet, and it makes me soggy." "And don't forget to wash behind your ears," said his mom. A few seconds later, "Finished!" cried Splat. "I think you missed a bit," said his mom. "Aw," said Splat, and with a splish, he lowered himself into the water. "Water is horrible. It's scary and wet, and it makes me soggy." "Oh, I almost forgot. You began swimming lessons at school today," said his mom. "Gulp! Oh no! This is not going to be a good day," Splat said as breakfast. Seymour shook his head. "Not a good day at all," Splat said on his way to school. Seymour shook his head. "Can this day get any worse?" Splat asked. Seymour looked through Splat's legs and nodded. "Hi, Splatty. Last one to school is a loser," Spike said with a grin. Spike sped through a puddle with a splash and was gone. "What a show-off," said Splat. "This is definitely going to be the worst day ever." In class, Miss Wimpy Dimple made an announcement. "Today, class, we are going to learn how to swim." The class fell silent. Almost. "Hurrah!" cheered Plick. "How weird," said Splat. "Class, to the swimming pool," continued Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. The class lined up by the pool. Splat forgot to put on his swim trunks, teased Spike. Everybody laughed. No, I haven't. They're black and furry, Splat replied. It's time to get into the water, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Yippee! Cried Blake, and he jumped into the pool. That's really weird, said Splat. Me next, cried Spike. Spike rushed up to the pool edge, but then he stopped and stepped back. I forgot something, he said. Some of the class slowly stepped into the pool. Me next, cried Spike again. He rushed to the pool edge, but once again he didn't get in. I forgot something else, he said. More of the class was starting to get into the pool. Soon there were only 2 cats left by the poolside, Splat and Spike. Come on in, said Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. It's a lot of fun. Splat couldn't keep quiet any longer. Water is horrible, he blurted, hiding behind Spike. Yes, it's horrible, said Spike, hiding behind Splat. Water is scary and wet, they cried together. And it makes us soggy. Look at them, they're so scared. Splat was confused. He thought that Spike wasn't afraid of anything. But Spike was just as scared as he was. Splat felt sorry for him. Then Spike saw... I missed a little bit down here, I'm sorry. Splat felt sorry for him. Splat looked at Seymour. Aha, he thought. Then Spike saw the strangest thing. A candy fish floated in front of his face. Spike tried to catch it, and then he missed. He tried again and again, but still couldn't catch it. Then he made one last effort, and finally, yum! Then Spike realized that he was standing in the swimming pool. How did that happen, he wondered. Look at Splat. He reeled Spike into the water with a fishing line. It doesn't feel horrible or scary or too wet, thought Spike. Hey, Splatty, last one to the other side is a loser. If Spike can do it, so can I, thought Splat. He took a deep breath and jumped. Splat! It tickled, said Splat. Water's not so horrible at all. Splat called to Spike. Last one to the other side is a loser. Later that day, Spike went over to Splat's house. He ate lots of candy fish and played with Splat's toys, but he only broke one. He also gave Splat the perfect present. You guys ready to see what it is? It's swim trunks! Look, there's Seymour with the candy fish again. The end! Hey guys, so what did you think of our fun book today? Did you like it? I really enjoyed reading it to you. Do you guys remember everything that happened in our book? I think I'm going to test you. Let's have a comprehension quiz. Okay, for our comprehension quiz, we're going to have 3 questions. You guys can answer those questions in my poll right here. Let's hope you guys get 100%. Question number 1. At the beginning of the story, Splat and Spike don't seem like they have that much in common. By the end of the story, they realize they do have something in common. Is it that they both like giraffes? Is it that they both like to pick their nose? Or is it that they're both afraid of the water? Question number 2. How does Splat get Spike to go into the swimming pool? Does he throw a gummy fish in so that Spike will chase after it? Does he push him into the pool? Or does he tease him and call him a scaredy cat for not getting into the water? Question number 3. What does Spike get Splat for a present at the end of the book? Does he get him fish candy? Does he get him a new toy? Or does he get him a pair of swim trunks? You guys can answer in my poll right here. Let's see how you guys did. The answer to question number 1 is that Splat and Spike are both afraid of the water. The answer to question number 2 is that Splat threw a fish into the water so Spike would chase after it. And the answer to question number 3 is Spike got Splat a pair of fun swim trunks. How did you guys do? I hope you guys did really well. Thanks for participating in this Comprehension Quiz. Thank you so much for tuning back into this week's episode of Reading Rules. Make sure if you enjoyed this story that you give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when I post my videos. If you guys want to see me read another story, you can check back on my last couple weeks' episodes or tune back in next Storybook Sunday where I'll be reading a new book because Sundays are the best days for resting and relaxing, but most of all, for reading.